Come on, Sage. Yay! You get it on a slide? Today was mismatch day in school. Sage. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for not recording for a little while, but my week, you guys, has been so crazy. But I'm gonna talk about that like on a later video, because it's gonna be like a whole series. Like it's been crazy, let me tell you. Like it's been legit life changing. I wanted to do a story time. Yay, story time. So today's story time, while I'm cooking or whatever, is gonna be, so I'm just making some chicken, and I'm trying to get used to after work coming home and cooking, because eventually I will be with my husband and my husband will want to eat, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna have to cook. So I should probably get used to coming home from work all day and coming back to cook and take care of the kids and him too. So yeah, I kind of been starting to get into that routine. But yay. So yeah, so back to story time. I wanted to do a story time. I've tried to do this video 3 times, but what did I just do? Sorry. But the other 2 times I tried to do them, I was like in the car, and I have like a stand, you know, like on the window where it will look at me, and oh, her snacks ran out. Let's go give her some snacks. How about that? Come on. Come with me, you guys. Oh, sorry. Too close. Say hi, Sage. Wow, excuse my couch. Say hi, baby. Say hi. She's watching Moana. She's not interested in anything that we're doing right now. When she watches her TV, Lord, don't interrupt her TV time. Just like her daddy. So, story time is going to be about how I met my husband. Yay! So, not to be like cocky or anything, but like a lot of people ask us how we met, and you know, that they love us and they love our relationship and stuff. So our relationship wasn't always peaches and cream the way it seems to be. but yeah, I love my husband, and I wouldn't trade anything that we went through for the world. Like I would do it all over again if I could. But so yeah, so without further ado, let's do it. So we met, or just some background history, or just some background stuff. We are both from the Bronx, New York. We actually live like a couple blocks up the street from each other, and it's just, I think it was cool. Like we never knew each other before the Navy, and I think God did that on purpose, because had we known each other, like the people that we were before, we would have never made, like it would have never worked, because anybody who knows me knows that it wouldn't have worked. Alright, I just had to flip the chicken. So yeah, back to the story. So anybody who knows me knows that it wouldn't have worked. And we were exactly the same way. Like we did pretty much the same things, and it's pretty bad. Like it wouldn't have worked. Anyway, so we met each other, and we went to boot camp on at the same time. We graduated at the same time, and then so after boot camp, you go to, it's called the A school, and it's basically like where you go learn your job, like the basics of your job or whatever. So we went to the same school, and me and my friend, we had graduated boot camp together, and we went to school together too. We were sitting in it was like a auditorium room, like a multi-purpose room. We were sitting in the room, and we were like just judging everybody, I guess. And we were like looking at everybody, and we were like, oh, he's cute, whatever, you know. So my husband was sitting, like, he was sitting in the front row of the auditorium of the room, and he was like so focused, like ready to, he was either sitting there sleeping or just like trying to be extra hard, like, yeah, like, I'm about to do this, I graduated boot camp, I'm hard, yo, like, you know, he was like one of that, I mean, like one of those. My bad, my English is so bad right now, I'm tired. So he was sitting there, and the first thing that I said was, oh, he's cute, but he has a big nose. And so we didn't pay him any more, like, there was no more comments about him or whatever. So we went to, like, a couple days passed, or like a couple, you know, like, we got comfortable, we made friends, me and my friend, and he was one of the friends that we made. And he was, like, the thing about us was, like, everybody would be talking about, you know, where they're from or whatever, and me and him are the only two people from New York, so we're like, oh, remember when you used to do that, blah, 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 like that. So we had a lot of common, just off the strength of we were both from New York. So, yeah, so we got really close like that. And just by the way, like, there's a lot of details in this story missing, but it involves other people, so I'm not gonna involve other people. I'm just gonna tell you our part of the story. So pretty much after, like, we went through school, our school was like 2 months long, 2 or 3 months long-ish, something like that. So the last month of school, we decided to get together, and it was great. Like, that month was amazing, and it kind of like, it built us, it set our foundation for what we are now. That month was like, it was crazy. So more snacks, you guys, hold on. I'm back. So for after he was a class ahead of me, so he graduated first. So after his class was over, he got orders to go to North Carolina to be with them, like, to train to be with the Marines or whatever. And I had to stay in Texas because I had, like, to go to another school which was 13 months long. So while he was in North Carolina, I went to go visit him back and forth. You know, we kept our relationship, and it was great. You know, we went back and forth, and well, I went back and forth because he had to stay there, but I was in school, so I could go back and forth. So I went back and forth to see him, and then sorry, I'm trying to think about what I should tell you and what I shouldn't tell you at the same time. Add 2 cups of water to a medium-sized saucepan and heat water in on high to a boil. Okay, 2 cups of water. So I just took my chicken out and put it on a plate, and now I'm using the same, like, guac. My grandma bought me this thing. It's like 40 bucks, and she uses it for everything, so I use it now too. But, okay, so I'm back to the story. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so, okay, so after he finished his training, he had to go be with the Marine, or he had to go, he got orders to Okinawa. And so it was like my first long distance relationship like that. Like, he was really far. Like, he was on the other side of the world, different time zone, everything. And I was still in Texas. So I just remember, like, the day he got to Japan, like, he broke up with me. On the day he got to Japan, I was like, wait a minute, like, we just went through all this stuff, and you're just gonna leave me like that? And let me tell you guys, like, working hard, I worked so hard to be with him, like, to prove to him that I wanted to be his girlfriend. Like, he had to put me through, like, there were prerequisites that I had to meet to be his girlfriend. So going through them was, like, super hard, but I did it because I knew I wanted to be with him, you know what I mean? So Like, so after he broke up with me, like when he got to Japan, I was like distraught. Like, I was a whole different person after that. Like, my heart, I couldn't take it no more. So he got to Japan, he broke up with me, but we would still keep in contact. Like, I would still talk to him. We would talk about everything. We would talk all the time. Like we were still together, but we just weren't. So I went to, after, like, when it was my turn to pick orders, I had a choice. I could either stay in the States and like do me pretty much, or I could go to Japan and kind of maybe work things out with him, right? So following my heart, I went to Japan, and so I went to Japan to try to fix things with him. But I was fronting when I first got there. I was like, yeah, I'm single, I'm doing whatever I want, blah blah blah. I don't got no boyfriend, I'm good. So like when he found out that I was going to that I was in Japan, he was like, oh, come see me, whatever, like, or I'll come see you, blah blah blah. So I was like, nah. So he bought me a ticket one time, and I was like, I'm not going, so just forget about it. So he was like, fine, then I'm gonna go see you. So at the time that he was gonna come see me, I had a little boyfriend or whatever, and he had a girlfriend. So it was like really weird. Like, he came here to see me with his girlfriend, and I was with my boyfriend. So we it was, you know, we were trying to play it off like it didn't matter, like it was whatever, like it didn't care, like we didn't care, but we cared. So long story short, we did not stay with those people for very long. I told my boyfriend that I didn't want to be with him because somebody else had my heart, and I told him who else had my heart, and he knew pretty much everything. Like, I didn't keep anything from him. So I told him somebody else had my heart, and it wasn't fair to him for me to be with him. So Steven broke up with his girlfriend and stuff and whatever, you know, we're not gonna talk about all those details because we're not gonna talk about that. But so from that point on, we decided that it was just gonna be me and you, like, ride or die, that's it. So it wasn't, that's not the way it ended. That's not the happily ever after. So we had to figure it out a little bit longer. It was kind of hard, it was rough, and in between all that roughness, I ended up pregnant. So I ended up pregnant, and we were like, what are we gonna do? Like, we're in the worst possible place right now to be having a baby. It's just so bad. Like, this is bad. This is not a good place to be in right now. So we figured it out. Fast forward to November 25th, 2015. We got married, and ever since then, I love that man. Like, ever since then, I just love that man. Like, I wouldn't give anything that we went through. I wouldn't do it over. I wouldn't trade it in. I wouldn't change it. Like, it made us who we are today. Like, we had to go through all that. Like, you hear some people, hold on. I'm back. So yeah, you hear people like talking about they don't want to go through no bad stuff. They just want to be like perfect, the whole, like, everything, you know, everything perfect. Man, it would have not worked if we would have just been everything perfect. Cause we're just those kind of people. But I love that man. Like, I love that man. I do. I love you, baby. That man is great. And he introduced me to God, and chicken is good. He introduced me to God, and I seriously don't think I would have been as serious with God as I am today because of him, or without him. Because I was going down the wrong path, let me tell you. I was so lost. This chicken is so good. but yeah. So I'm really thankful for him, and thank you, Jesus, for my husband. And that's our story time, y'all. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, or like, I don't know, anything else about us, then put them in the comments below and I will try to maybe make another video about it or something. I'm really excited about story time, about story times, but something else I'm really excited about. My husband is coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, I miss him. I'm so annoying. I really miss him though, because the last time I saw him was like beginning of June, and it's about to be the 4th of July, so I miss him. But yeah, I miss him. I mean, we saw each other like not too long ago, but that's my husband, okay? I miss my husband. Shoot. Wait a minute. So I'm like, why is this water taking so long to boil? Like, the thing was already hot. It should just be boiling. The water was on 3. That's why it's taking so long to boil. Hello. Duh. Oh, she's calling me. She wants more snacks. Hold on. So dinner is ready, you guys, and I'm about to serve it and go feed it to my baby. She has her bath already, and I like to give her the bath first before I feed her, because like Spanish people have this thing where they think, oh, I'm Spanish, by the way. In case you guys didn't know, I'm Hispanic. So Spanish people have this thing where like if you take a shower after you eat, it's bad for you or something like that. I don't know, but I don't do it because I've never done it, or I try not to ever do it because my mom used to tell me it's bad. So so I gave her a bath already, and she's gonna eat, and then I dormí, to sleep she goes. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys have any more like story times that you want to hear or whatever, then put comments down below and I will definitely do that for you. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and like my video, and stay tuned for some more good videos that I have coming up soon. I have some really good stuff coming up, I promise you. So yeah, stay tuned to our channel, to my channel. And I forgot to mention too that my so I had spoke to my husband, or in my like last video or whatever, I like low key, high key asked my husband to buy me a camera. And so I called him early, or I called him like later that day or that night or the next day or something like that. I called him and he was like, oh, I have the surprise for you, but I can't keep it anymore. I just want to tell you. So I was like, tell me, whatever. And he showed me the surprise, and it was a camera. Yay! I'm so excited. My husband and me, we like that, yo. Me and my husband, we tight. Like, we tight, okay? Oh, I love him. Love you, baby. Thank you. And thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.